Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be repainting this plastic cover piece from IKEA engine bay. First thing we're going to be needing to do is to actually wipe down the plastic cover, because as you can see the cover itself is filthy and has a bunch of oils and grime on it. So with that said, I'm going to be showing you some of the stuff that I'm going to be using. For the cleaning process, I'm going to be using a car wash soap, but you can just use a regular soap. It doesn't have to be car wash soap. This is just what I have on hand, so I'm just going to be using that. The next thing I'm going to be using is a red paint that's a high temperature resistant paint, and I'm also going to be using a high resistant temperature primer as well. The reason I'm using the primer is to help have the red paint stick better to the plastic cover. You can find both types of paint, such as the primer and the regular paint, at your local parts store. So right now I'm just taking some soapy water and just really wiping down the plastic cover really good to get all the dirt and oil off of the cover itself. This will help the paint stick onto a nice clean surface. I don't know if you guys can see, but the towel is like black and the water is all kind of like dirty, but the surface is mostly cleaned up and ready for a wash off. So to finish this step, I'm going to take it to the stationary tub and run it under hot water. Okay, now that it's all washed off, I'm just taking a towel and just drying it really good and getting it prepped for the next step. And we are ready for the final part of the prep stage. In this part, I'll be using hydrogen peroxide, but I would really recommend you guys using 91% rubbing alcohol. I don't have this one on hand, but it's basically just going to be helping get into the pores of the plastic and clean it really well. So I'm just going to wing it and hope for the best that this hydrogen peroxide will do the same as rubbing alcohol, and just got to kind of see how it turns out. And finally, we are on the painting stage. We are going to apply the first coat of primer, but before we do that, we gotta cover up any holes or openings that we don't want to get paint in, and you can do this by using a painter's tape or any form of tape to cover up the holes. And now we can apply the first coat. I will do a total of 6 coats of the primer, and then we can move on to the red paint as the final finishing touch. What up, guys? This is day 2 on the repainting job. I'm actually forgetting inside. So this is where we're going to actually apply the engine red paint. So I threw about 5 coats of the primer on. Waited for that to dry, and by then it was still dark out and nighttime, so now we're actually throwing this guy on to finish her up. So that said, let's get her set up. Here is the finished product of the primer. Didn't turn out too bad. So what I'm going to do now is actually throw something up here, which you'll see in the tape, so that way the gray stays. And then we'll start spraying painting the red on. So let's do that. So, I just put the second coat on, which I don't know if you guys will actually be able to see, but second coat is on. Waited about an hour. I'm going to wait an hour for this one. And the third one, we're going to do a medium coat to finish her off, and then wait for an hour, and then I'll start to take this lettering off. And I don't know. We'll have to see how well she turns out. The paint that I got looks more of an orangish color than a red, but we'll have to see what the finishing product will look like. So this is going to be the third and final coat of the red for this guy, and then we're going to be able to show what I get to do with that. But this is going to be the medium coat for the final coat, and then it's going to sit for an hour, and then she'll be done. This part of the engine bay color project is going to be done. So yeah. Now time for a time lapse. And we finished. This is the finished product of the repaint. Now I'm probably going to be ending up painting this top, and then top of this, and then leaving this black probably, just because I think it looks good with the contrast. And then doing a whole engine blade re-clean. So this is on a Kia Forte 2015, and this is basically the beginning projects I'm going to be doing for this car. I'll probably end up replacing that with a cool air intake, depending if this car will take that. I'm going to have to look into that. I'm just doing a few other modifications. But other than that, guys, this is it for the video. If you guys like it, make sure to leave a like. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.